Welcome to Candy Yoga. I hope you enjoy this 45-minute Hatha Yoga session.
Hello everyone. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today we're going to start in a gentle seated position, a comfortable one of your choosing. Maybe your hands are at your palms. We're going to be focusing on our yogic breath. We're going to close our eyes. Put our right hand on our bellies and our left hand on our chest. And when we breathe in, we're going to inhale into the belly, filling it up, and then going into the chest, into your shoulders, exhaling through the nose from the chest, shoulders and belly, bringing your navel to spine. We're going to inhale again through the belly, chest, shoulders. Exhale your shoulders, chest, belly. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. During our practice, we will be continuing to use our yogic breath, inhaling through our bellies, chest, and shoulders. When you're ready, meet me at the top of your mat in a standing position, mountain pose, palms facing out in front of you, standing tall and straight, inhaling and exhaling, remembering your breath. Staying here for a few breaths. Clearing your mind of any intrusive thoughts. Thanking yourself for being here today, giving yourself this practice. We're going to inhale our arms up over our head, tall, interlacing them, facing them up to the sky. Stretch tall, stretch the right side, stretch the left side, and release your hands down to your side. Inhale again, arms up to the sky. Interlace them, flip them up, and stretch. And we're going to stretch to the right, so curving our palms to the right, bringing our hips to the left for half crescent pose. Feeling a nice side stretch on your left side, continuing your yogic breath. Not going limp in this pose. This is an active pose. Maybe on every inhale, breathing into the left side body. And every exhale, bending slightly deeper to the right side. Slowly back up into a neutral spine, lowering your hands down on an exhale. Inhaling up, interlacing your fingers, bringing them to the left side for crescent, half crescent pose on a stretch for your right side body. Continuing your yogic breath in through your belly, your chest, your shoulders, and exhale your shoulders, chest, and belly. Again, inhale and exhale. Staying strong in this active pose. Continuing to breathe. With every inhale, breathing into your right side body, into your chest. With every exhale, slowly going slightly more to the left into the pose. On your next inhale, come back into your neutral spine. Lower your hands to your side. Relax, palms out in front of you. Continuing to breathe. Doing some shoulder rolls. Loosening up those shoulders. Getting them moving. Roll forward. Stepping back into your mat. We're going to be going into Warrior One. So your left foot facing out in front of you. Your hips should be facing the side of your mat. Your right foot is facing the front of the mat. For Warrior One, inhale your arms up out in front of you. Continuing your yogic breath. Stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. Giving you a slight bend in the knee, making it parallel to your ankle. Staying active in this pose in your core. Dropping your left hand behind you and your right hand in front of you for Warrior Two. Continuing your breath. With every exhale, your shoulders will be lowering away from your ears. Inhale, we're going to straighten our right leg, bending forward for triangle pose. Our right hand will be on our ankle, on our foot, on the ground, depending on where you're at. Look up to the sky at your left hand. And breathe. If you also have blocks, feel free to place a block beside your foot. This is an active pose, so don't go limp in your core. Stay active here. Come back up. And then we are going to take our left hand for a side triangle twist. We're going to place it on the ground on a block or on your ankle for a side twist. You should not feel any pain. If this is uncomfortable, feel free to come out of the pose, adjust it, continuing to breathe. Slowly lower your hands, come back out of the pose. We're going to bring our right foot in, parallel feet together. Point your left foot to the back of your mat. Slide your right foot a little bit so it is pointing slightly to the front of the mat. We're going to inhale for warrior one, bending our knee, making it parallel to your ankle, staying active in your pose. Inhale and exhale. Bringing your right arm behind you, left arm in front of you for warrior two. Continuing your breath. Dropping your shoulders away from your ears. A few more breaths. Straighten your knee for side triangle. Bring your left arm either to the ground, wherever it was before, on your ankle, on a block. Bring your right arm up above you and look up to the sky at your palm for this nice right side body stretch. Continuing to breathe. Keeping your focus on your breath. Lower your right hand down to the ground for a reverse triangle stretch. Bring your left arm up. Again, this can be on the floor, on your ankle, on a block. This is a great pose for practicing balance, and it is very active. A few more breaths. Slowly coming up out of the pose, bringing your left foot to the side of your mat, being parallel. We're going to go into a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up, and we're hinging at the waist, maybe a slight bend in the knees here. Now the goal is to not touch the floor. It is to keep a straight back. And on your exhale, just go down as far as you are comfortable. There should be no pain in this posture or any posture. Remembering your breath. On every inhale, straightening your spine. On any exhale, gently folding more forward into the stretch. You can have your arms out in front of you, on the sides of the backs of your feet. Slowly come back up. Coming to the front of your mat, we're going to inhale, bring our arms up to the sky. Exhale, plant our palms on either sides of our feet. And we're going to either walk our feet or hop back into downward dog. So just walking or hopping. And we're going to pedal out our feet here for a moment, remembering to breathe. We're going to inhale our right leg up to the sky, bending the right leg back, making small circles with your knee, giving a nice hip opener, remembering to keep your breath. Reverse your circles once you're completed this last one. Bringing your right foot back up and stepping through to your palms into a low lunge. Bring your left knee down to the mat. Grab on to your right knee and just bend into this pose, bringing your pelvis to the floor. And then straightening your right leg, sitting back onto your left. So you have a nice stretch in your right leg. Remembering to breathe. Coming back up into low lunge. Practicing our balance, we're going to lift our arms up. Your knee should be parallel to your ankle, right underneath it. Slowly inhale, arms up to the sky. And every exhale, your shoulders melt down to the ground, away from your ears. Remembering your breath. Plant your palms down to the ground. You're going to flip your left toe and go back into downward dog. Step your right leg back and pedal out your feet here. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend your left knee. Feel the stretch and start your circles with your knee. Remembering your yogic breath. Reversing those circles with that left knee. Continuing to breathe. Bringing your left leg up into three-legged dog. Stepping it through to low lunge. Gently lowering your right knee to the ground. Getting into that low lunge. Taking a few breaths. Your left hand might rest on your left knee, and you should be facing your left knee. Right palm is on the ground. Calming your breath. Straightening your left leg out, bending back onto your right leg. Fold over your left knee. Gently coming back up, keeping your balance for a low lunge with your inhale, arms up to the sky, chest out. This is an active pose. Remembering your breath. With every exhale, your shoulders melting down towards the earth, away from your ears. Planting your palms down, stepping back into your downward dog, and pedaling out your feet. Inhale our right leg up. And on our exhale, we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow. Inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, right knee into the center towards your forehead. Inhale back up. And now we're going to bring it, exhale to your left elbow. Inhale one more time up. And back down. Bringing our left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale back up. Bringing your left knee into the center towards your forehead. Inhale back up. Left knee to right elbow. And back up, three-legged dog. Pedal out into downward dog. Bringing forward into our chaturanga, which is plank pose. You can bring your knees to the floor, elbows to chest. Come down into seal pose. Inhale, flip your toes, go back into downward dog. And just stay here for a moment, remembering to breathe. We are going to step or hop to the front of your mat, slowly in control. Coming up into a standing position. Stand here in mountain pose. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to inhale our arms up to the sky. We should have a slight bend in our knees for a forward fold on the exhale. And the same with this. We want to keep our spine straight. And on every inhale, we lift our chest up and straight. Every exhale, we slightly bend forward, more deeper into the pose. Maybe wrapping your arms behind if you are at that spot. Walking, if you can walk your arms to the left side. Remembering to breathe. walk your arms to the right side. Coming back to the front, grabbing either elbow with your palms, and just loosely relaxing. Maybe you're wiggling, rocking back and forth, side to side. Your head is lightweight, rocking back and forth, side to side, releasing any tension you may have. Inhaling back up, hands to heart center, prayer pose. Exhale, coming to a seated position on your mat, legs out in front of you. Hands facing your butt, behind you, planted firmly. We're going to go up into a bridge pose. We're going to inhale, lift our pelvis. Look behind us. Chest should be at the sky. Remembering to breathe. Come back down. Flip your hands to your backs of your hands should be on the mat. Fold forward. Doing this one more time. Flipping your palms to the ground. Inhaling your chest up. And your pelvis up. And exhale. Again, inhale. And on your exhale, slowly lower yourself back down. And bend forward. On our next pose, we're going to bring our right leg, bend our knee to our right knee. So our left foot should be touching our right knee. Then we're going to bend our right knee back to the right of us, so it's out diagonal. We're going to inhale our arms up. And exhale, bend forward slowly. And rest your head either on your mat or on your palms or your forearms. Getting a nice stretch in. Stay here for a few breaths. Slowly coming back up. And then planting your hands behind you. Slowly walking down. And laying down into this pose. Or if this is as far as you can go on your knees, you should have a nice stretch in the front of your right thigh. You can also lay all the way down. Remembering to breathe. Slowly coming back up out of this pose, planting your knees and your palms on the ground. Coming back up. We're going to reverse this so we have a nice even stretch. So if you just flip over Your right knee, your right foot is going to be on your left knee, and your left foot is going to be out to your left side, slanted. And we're going to look, we should have our bodies facing our right leg, and we're going to inhale, arms up, exhale, hinge forward over your right knee. You can stay here active, keeping your neck up, or you can rest your head on your mat, on your palms, on your forearms, and breathe. Coming back up to a seated position, legs staying in the same position. We are going to reverse this stretch, so we're going to be leaning backwards. Plant your palms behind you and slowly walk yourself back. If this is as far as you can go and you cannot get on the floor, that is perfectly fine. It is just to have a stretch on your left side body in your groin area. You can lower down to your elbows if you'd like and see how that feels. You should have no pain in this posture. If you feel any pain, come out of the posture. And slowly, if you'd like to lower yourself down onto your mat, do so. And breathe. Inhaling through your belly, your chest, your shoulders, and exhaling through your shoulders, chest, and belly. Staying here for a few breaths. Slowly coming back up, starting with your elbows, then gritting onto the palms of your palms and coming back up. Bringing our feet out in front of us. Our knees should be up, feet on the floor, making a V or an upside down V. Having our feet about 2 feet apart from us. We're going to do windshield wipers. To the right, to the left. Bringing our knees to the ground. If you can't, that's okay, but it's just to get the motion. Give yourself some movement in your hips. Remembering to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Greasing those joints. Coming back up to the middle of your mat into a seated position. Your knees still up and your feet on the floor. Spread apart. Lay down onto your mat. Palms down onto the ground. We're going to inhale our pelvis up for a bridge pose. Inhale, lift your pelvis up. Push into the soles of your feet. And breathe. A few more breaths. Lower yourself down to the mat. Inhale again inhale, bring your pelvis up to the sky for bridge pose. And on your next exhale, bring your hips down to the mat. Bringing our legs flat down to the floor. Maybe bringing your hands to the sides, grabbing your thighs. We're going to inhale our right leg up to the sky, pointing our toes to the sky or the ceiling. Bringing them to your head and to the ceiling, to the head, to the ceiling, to your head, to your ceiling, and gently lower back down to the mat. Inhaling, bringing your left leg up, pointing to the ceiling. Bring your toes to your head, keeping your knee straight, to the ceiling, remembering to breathe. To your head, to the ceiling, to your head, to the ceiling, your head, to the ceiling, and gently lowering on an exhale. Bringing your right leg back up to the sky, gentle circular motions for your ankle. Being gentle with your body, knee straight, continuing your breath, reversing your ankle rolls from whichever you were doing before, being gentle with your ankle, keeping your core strong and lowering back down softly to your mat. Inhale, bring your left leg up to the sky and start your ankle rolls for your left side. Remembering to breathe, keeping that knee straight. Does not need to be high, but needs to be straight. Reversing those ankle rolls, being gentle with your body. Continuing your breath, and slowly lower that left foot down. Inhaling, bringing your right knee to your left hand, twisting into a spinal twist. Your right knee to your left side, keeping your right shoulder planted firmly on your mat, extending your right palm and facing towards your right palm. Breathe here. If your mind wanders, bring it back to your breath. Freeing the mind from any distractions. Bringing your right knee back, gently and slowly lowering it to the ground. Inhaling your left knee up to your right palm, bringing your left knee over to the right side of your body. Left arm straight out beside you. Shoulders planted firmly onto your mat, and look over your left palm. Continuing to focus on your breath. Bringing yourself back into a neutral spine, lowering your feet beside you. Coming into child's pose, so bring both knees in and give them a hug. Maybe giving yourself a gentle rock back and forth from side to side, feeling a gentle massage on your lower back, continuing your breath, thanking yourself for getting through this practice today. Coming into our final pose, Shavasana, legs straight out, 2 feet apart, hands down at your side, facing up to the sky, away from you. Close your eyes and relax. Remembering to breathe. Doing a body scan, noticing any tension, starting from your feet. Noticing on any exhale, releasing the tension. Your shins, your knees, your thighs. Letting the tension melt away. Your hips, your stomach, your chest, just relaxing. Your fingers, your arms, your neck, your face, your lips, just relaxing, tension melting away, your forehead. Bringing your attention back to your mat, wiggling your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, coming to a seated position of your choosing. We're going to end this yoga session with an Om. Nice big inhale. Thank you for coming. Thank yourself for being here. Sometimes the hardest part of getting on the mat is actually showing up. So I appreciate you. You have a blessed day. Om Shanti.